Ever wondered how to rig a sailboat? Imagine the satisfaction of setting up your own sail, catching the wind, and gliding across the water. It's a lovely thought, isn't it? So let's delve into the fascinating world of sailboats and unravel the mystery of rigging, sailing, and de-rigging. Rigging a sailboat to begin with is like setting up a giant wind-catching puzzle. The first step involves the mast, the tall vertical pole that supports the sails. It needs to be stepped or erected securely. This is often accomplished with the help of a crane, but smaller boats may allow for manual stepping. Once the mast is in place, we move on to the boom. This horizontal pole is attached to the mast and holds the bottom of the mainsail, the largest sail on a boat. The boom is connected to the mast at the gooseneck, an aptly named joint that allows the boom to pivot. Next in line is attaching the sails. The mainsail is hoisted up the mast using the halyard, a rope specifically designed for this purpose. The front sail, known as the jib, is fastened next, running from the mast to the bow or front of the boat. Now that the rigging is complete, it's time to set sail. Sailing is a dance with the wind where understanding its direction is crucial. The wind vane, perched on top of the mast, indicates the wind's direction. When the wind is coming from behind, it's known as a downwind course, ideal for letting out the sails and catching as much wind as possible. Sailing into the wind or upwind is a bit trickier, requiring a zigzag pattern called tacking. Docking a sailboat is an art of its own. Approach the dock slowly, preferably upwind to allow for more control. Once close enough, secure the bow line first, followed by the stern line, and finally the spring line. Finally, it's time to de-rig the sailboat. Reverse the rigging process, lower the sails, detach the boom, and step down the mast. Remember, each piece must be handled with care to ensure the longevity of your equipment. So what have we learned? Rigging involves setting up the mast, attaching the boom, and hoisting the sails. Sailing requires understanding wind direction, while docking necessitates a careful approach and secure mooring. De-rigging is the careful disassembly of your setup. It's a process that requires patience, skill, and a deep respect for the power of wind and water. And there you have it, the process of rigging, sailing, and de-rigging a sailboat demystified. Whether you're an old hand at sailing or a landlubber dreaming of the sea, understanding these steps brings us all a little closer to the beauty and thrill of sailing. It's a world filled with the rush of wind, the splash of water, and the pure joy of harnessing nature's forces to move across the open sea. Now, imagine yourself out there with the wind in your sails and the sun on your face. It's not just a lovely thought, it's a dream you can make a reality. So go forth and set sail.